Nikki Grandma.
Oh, I'm intelligent. Oh.
Good afternoon and welcome back to another edition of my weigh-in and babble session. This week is a little different, I guess, or maybe a little interesting. It will be interesting because it's a weigh-in after a holiday, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And it's also a weigh-in after a vacation. We took a little over a week vacation up to North Carolina with our best friend and stayed in a cabin. And that means that we did some drinking, we had some good food and junk, and stuck in a car for 9 hours. And so, yeah. So you'll see in this weigh-in what a weigh-in after something like that entails. So let's get the weigh-in part out of the way. If you are interested in this, go ahead and continue watching. If not, see you later. So, weigh-in part. Last week's weight, I was 238.9 pounds. And this week, I was 241.4 pounds, which is a gain of 2.5 pounds. And I can't say that I didn't expect it, because let me say I didn't hold back at all. Let me say that I thought it was going to be much worse. Like, I was even joking saying it would be like 10 pounds that I'd be gaining. So I'm pretty proud of that. The main reason I say that I was surprised was, one, I didn't work out at all. The one day I did work out was Black Friday, or the day after Thanksgiving, and that was the day that we left. I'll go into that afterwards. Anyways, I didn't work out at all up there. Part of it was because the Wi-Fi there, Matt and David would know this, but our inside joke, Linda, was the slowest thing ever. Seriously. We would be on it on our phones and couldn't, like, three of us couldn't be on our phones at once. So we're up in the middle of the nowhere and we have no Wi-Fi. So we had to improvise. So there was no way I was going to stream my videos over that. I didn't prepare otherwise. Like, I figured there would just be good service up there. So yeah, I didn't work out once. We didn't really get out of the house that much other than a few days, and most of it was driving because we were in the middle of nowhere. And where we did go was malls, so at least we did some walking. You would think, wow, you're up in the mountains. Don't you think you could have gone on hikes and stuff? Yes. And we had planned to, but the days we had planned to do all of that, we ended up all with 24-hour bugs. So it started out with me and Matt having it at the same time. And then after that, David got it. And then after that, Zoe got it. So that was like 3 days in a row. We were all disgusted and sick and did not want to go anywhere. Thank God Jace didn't get it. But yeah, that was an interesting trip. I can't say that the first part wasn't fun because we had a blast. But the end I could have lived without. So yeah. Otherwise, when we went to the store, I got pretty healthy stuff. I kind of stick to the same thing I would get here. But we did happen to go on a run to a little store down the road. And I got stuff for s'mores, and there was a run to the alcohol store, the liquor store. So I ended up drinking a lot. I was going to say how much, but I'm not. I'm going to say I drank a lot, made up for lost time, and I have no regrets. I guess I'm going to say that like a girl in her 20s, but really I don't, because I rarely do it, and it was a good time, and it was nice spending time with friends and letting the kids relax and sleep and while we played cards. So yeah, no regrets there. So the one thing I want to say after all that is I came back on Saturday and I did not work out yesterday morning or this morning. And what I was going to say before all of this is on November 17th, I had a medical procedure, surgery, whatever you want to call it. and for 48 hours I was not allowed to exercise, which was okay. That was on, I think, I don't know. Anyways, I did work out that after that 48 hours and kind of went back on my way, but then we came to the holidays and our trip, and I started having some issues, and I was a little nervous about it. So when I got back, I decided I would wait. I had a doctor's appointment today, and so I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I talked to my doctor about everything. But I'm good to go. I had a great report. Everything's good from that now. So tomorrow is my Tuesday. It's my usual workout, and then afterwards is my stroller workout with my mamas. And I'm glad to be back in that. It's been a little too long away from them. So yeah, everything's good from here. I plan on going back to my usual routine, eating my same things. What I have been doing is I up my water because I feel like I'm dying to thirst. I did not drink enough water on vacation. I did fine with the holidays. See, it wasn't necessarily the holidays that did this, it was the vacation. So my holidays, I stuck with my water. I ate, more vegetables than anything. I had small amount of dessert, but I did enjoy everything. The one thing that I really miss, though, is my water. Like, I drink at least 4 of these a day, and this is 30 ounces. So I really did miss that. I was like dying to thirst, I can tell. So I'm going to have some green tea. I'm making that today, and that's going to help flush everything out. And I'm going to be back to working out tomorrow. I feel so blah. It made me like really realize how much of a lifestyle that I love this, and that when I go away again, that I will make better options or choices so that when I get back, I feel a lot better. I say that, but I was having a discussion about that yesterday with my husband, and he said something and it like struck a nerve with me, and maybe this is to show that I haven't fully grown yet. I haven't fully accepted the change in my life, and this is where at least I'm noticing it now. But he says, well, why don't you just do it when we're on vacation instead of like eating all this bad stuff and then coming back and feeling all sorry for yourself and sad and bloated and uncomfortable? Why don't you just do the same stuff when you're up there? And I came out with like list of like all these reasons why I didn't do it. And some of them were out of my control, and he already knows that. But he knew that it was something that, I was doing this for a reason. So it struck a nerve, and that made me realize, and I'm like, I need to talk about this because it is one of those wake up moments. Like, I need to be real with myself about this. And yeah, so this is me being real about it, and this is a learning experience that the next time I'm going to do what I normally do on a weekly basis, a daily basis, and stick to it, and then feel so much better afterwards. Like, I can feel when I walk or when I just sit down, like I feel frumpy and uncomfortable, and I never feel like that on a daily basis. There's only a 2-pound difference, so it's not like I added all this fat and weight and uncomfortableness. It's that I'm not sitting up straight, that I'm not feeling comfortable in my body, that I'm not filled with enough water, that I'm eating sluggish food and it's making me tired and want more caffeine and headaches and so on and so forth. So that's my 2 cents. I'll be back with another weigh-in, so hopefully you'll see some changes in the scale from now until then. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good day.